So when you think about your physical experience and you think about where you're standing now in relationship to the things that you care about, can you feel a softness about the unfinished business? And can you feel that there really is nothing really serious going on? That there's nothing that is urgent, that it's all by your choice? Are you feeling that way a bit more than when you got here today? Do you believe that there are resources that are pointing at you? Can you feel the universal forces and resources that have been tagged for you, or that have been tagged for you by you? Can you feel that you've carved out something that is sure? That's really what we want you to feel. We want you to accept that a wonderful life is unfolding, and that there really isn't anything that you need to do to cause it to unfold other than not keeping it from unfolding. So we just have a simple question. Can you feel how a really, really strong attention to what is right now could be diverting your attention from what's coming? Could you be standing in a place looking out, eager to find a sort of clue? Have you ever dropped something and didn't know you dropped it, like an earring or a pen or something, and you didn't even know you dropped it, and then your eyes looked right at it? Because a part of you knew that it was important, and a part of you showed you right where it was. Have you ever driven all day on a highway and never looked at any of the signs or billboards until you looked at the one that mattered to you, because that was the place that you wanted to eat or wanted to sleep that night? We want you to realize that your inner being knows everything that you want and everything that will lead you to everything that you want, and is always projecting those, you might call them signals, you might call them vibrations, you might call them clues, you might call them breadcrumbs along your trail. But we want you to right now see if you can find that feeling of security and that feeling of well-being that really is yours to find. In other words, there's no reason for any of you to feel unsure about anything, because you have charted a path, and it's a magnificent one, and you have this source energy that's pointed at it with you. And if you will just chill and try to keep going, this more relaxed feeling of the inevitability of things going your way, then as soon as right now and the next moment, things will unfold to let you know that it is happening for you. We've enjoyed this interaction more than any interaction that has ever been before. And the reason for that is because of your willingness to play with us as we lay out the basis for you, and then come with us into the vibrational basis as we sort of stubbornly stay there for a while. And then for you to individually, some of you more than others, but to reach for the new idea and feel the exhilaration of that new discovery. We want to leave you with the feeling of the discovery of your life experience. It's not like you've planned it out and now you are succeeding or failing at finding it. We want you to understand that it is a discovery, that your life is like a treasure hunt. It's like a treasure hunt, and you've put the treasures out there along your trail, some before you even got here and many since you got here. And all of us have added to the emphasis of these treasures. If you could go forward thinking in terms of being on that treasure hunt, thinking about being in the receptive mode so that you can find the treasures, and understand that you know when you've got one because of the way it feels. It's not just the feeling of exhilaration of winning the Powerball lottery. It's not just that. It isn't just that feeling. It's the feeling of discovery of a new idea that you've never thought before, or a new awareness, or a new realization of something that has happened even before, or a new depth or breadth in someone that you care about, or a new meeting of someone that you've never met before and will never meet again, and the vibrational exchange that takes place. In other words, there are treasures available to you all day, every day. We're not talking about 5. We're not talking about 50. We're talking about thousands and thousands of discernible treasures in every day that your inner being knows about and is guiding you toward. It is our desire that you live happily ever after, but we don't mean get down the road to something you want. We mean happily on your way down the road to something that you want. Happily on your way. Reveling in your new insights. Reveling in your new capacity to love. reveling in your new awareness of who you are, reveling in you allowing your inner being to be right there with you, meeting your inner being at that vibrational basis, and then allowing yourself to discover what your inner being has already discovered. Exploring and discovering the leverage of what being tuned into that receptive mode really is. And most of all, discovering the replenishing factor that comes when you are steadily in that receptive mode. Life is supposed to be good for you. And we want you to know that because of the lives that you are living, our life is good for us. The benefit that you bring to all that is by your exploration of life, by your willingness to participate in your life, and by the vibrational emissions that you are making, we cannot even begin to describe the importance of your participation in this leading edge time-space reality. But we're feeling it, and we're projecting it to you. And when you meet us at that vibrational level, you will know the meaning of you. You will know the meaning of you and the meaning of that which is us. You'll understand why we are all in this together. There is so much love here for you, and so much eagerness about what comes next and next and next and next. And for now, we are complete. So good.